What's good, y'all? It's your girl Iris, and I'm back at it again with a back at it again. You feel me? I know you see we in a different area. This better be my new room to be working out of. I just got my bed and everything, so having high hopes and feeling great. But I can say right before I was about to do this reading, I felt like a little bit of a discouragement. I don't know if that was my energy or energy of the collective. So we're gonna see. Well, yeah, discouragement. This you see how this flame did not want to go off. So whatever it is, just know that either it's not your energy, maybe you're allowing people in your life that don't want to do things for themselves. You're going to get out of that, so don't even dwell on it. Don't even dwell on that. You're going to get out of that. Ashe. The Holy Spirit, dear Father, dear Mother, what are the messages for the collective? Messages that we need to hear. Please protect me as I give these messages. It is done. Okay? So everything's gonna be okay. Don't even sweat it, you know? Excuse me. Hey, don't even sweat it. Like, even if somebody stops you from talking, you know, you could take some time to yourself. You don't have to lash back. You don't have to, you don't have to talk crazy to nobody. You don't have to even tell nobody about themselves. Because guess what? The divine is going to handle all your problems from here on out. That's what I'm hearing. So whatever you got going on, you just trust in the divine and everything's going to be good. Because sometimes when we put our hand in or we try to get our revenge in and things of that nature, things go sideways. You know? Yeah, you 10 of Wands, you carry burdens that you don't need to. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. Okay. I need to get like a little stand for my phone so I could get the videos in better. Okay. What else, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, so don't let that discouragement, it might just be like a quick little thing, you know. I'm probably just stretching it a bit. You probably just had like a quick little feeling like I did, like whatever the case is, when I picked up on it. You're getting rid of conflict. You're getting rid of things that don't serve you. And Spirit is helping you so you don't hold the burden. They want you to take a leap of faith in the things that you know that you're good at, is what I'm getting. You know what Spirit has been showing you to do in your walk. All you need to do is take some steps. Take the steps that you need to. There's a warning of not letting people, places, things, even yourself sabotage, you know, what's next. Okay? Like I said, just relax. Picture Spirit being this man And you are this woman and this child. The child is the message that you need to bring to the world. And you don't even have to worry. Okay? You're guarded by swords. And you're being led by the wand of spirit. Okay? I know it's just a stick, but it just made me think of a wand. It is hot in here. I don't know why is it so hot today. And it's raining. Oh, let me open my window a little bit. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, I need to let some air in here, baby. Yeah, so... There's people in your energy that just doing dumb shit with their life. Like, they don't want to work on themselves at all. Like, they'd rather chase materialism, greed. You know, they're working way too friggin' hard to get what they want in life. When, you know, it's kind of clumsy the way they're going about it. And that's the burdens that, you know, Spirit wants to keep you away from. I'm getting the energy that the Fool and the Six of Swords are binding together so that you can get away from the burden of the falsehood and trickery of materialism and stupidity that has been following you through generations. It's the enemy trying to promote some kind of thievery in the energy. Yeah, because you are a star and you're headed towards good fortune. You're optimistic. You have comfort and happiness. You help others. You know, you have wisdom. Yeah. It's a turning point. You're leaving that energy. Now, don't be afraid that you're leaving people. Okay? I want you to remember this. Okay? You're cutting out the energy. People are just vessels. Okay? Stop looking at situations like people. Like, oh, I don't want to leave this person. No, you're leaving the energy. You're leaving whatever they're holding on to. And you are so powerful, like as an ascended master. You have the ability to work with the energies around people. Okay? It is not your skin, your bones, your eyes, and your teeth. Okay? It is the energy that is within you. Okay? I'm getting something about like quantum codes. Maybe I looked that up. I need to look that up myself. Because what I'm getting also is that something about numbers. Maybe you're forgetting things. Maybe you need to remember certain things. You have an inspiration. Maybe there's like a new idea that you're having. Communication from Spirit. Spirit's trying to show you something. Spirit's trying to tell you something. Spirit's trying to give you new insight so that you could be motivated to just come into this new you. Bottom of the deck. Dominance, ambition, the center of attention. But before I put that there, the Empress was here. Look at that. Oh, wow. King of Wands. Okay. The more that you step into your power, the more that the people around you that are in their weaknesses I'm getting it, it's also the way you think. Like if you believe negativity will flourish, because you are the beacon. You are the beam of possibilities. Okay? You develop the reality around you. And people admire you because you're full of energy. Okay? This Empress has King of Wands and Queen of Wands energy. Okay? You love a challenge. You're full of energy. You're mature. You're the center of attention. Cheerful and energetic. Passionate, loyal, optimistic. And we've seen optimism. Page of Wands. You're ready for whatever is to come next. Okay? Ooh, 11, 12. Yeah, so you're ready for what's next. Okay? I don't want to make this a love reading. I feel an energy that wants to come out, but it's not as strong. It's not as strong. Maybe you're cutting cords. It's Emperor. Yeah. Yeah. This Emperor. Burden. Yeah. They want to have dominion and rule over you, but they've become a burden. Because you have good fortune coming. Yeah, you're taking a break. I don't like this energy. I don't like this. And if you're anything like I am, as a collective, you don't like cutting people off. You don't like it. So, Spirit, what is an inspiration for us? Give us some inspiration. Well, the inspiration is, if you don't do what you have to do for yourself, you're just going to be sad all the time. Sleepless nights, extreme stress, threats, and torture, anxiety. Or also, this is what you went through, and that's why you're at this point of like, okay, I need to take a break from this, because on the other side, I finally do see, you know, besides all, you know what, I'm not even gonna bother put any kind of energy into burdens, whoever brings me burdens, no matter how much I love them. It's like cold turkey, but it's not cold turkey. Turkey's been hot for a while now. Page of Cups. I'm getting a bad feeling about this. What's this Page of Cups? Page of Swords. All these pages. What's going on here? Spirit. What's going on here? I'm getting... Hold on. Ace of Swords. Okay, so I'm getting somebody that's immature in their spiritual walk. Wants to manipulate. They want to manipulate an outcome, but it's being delayed. Am I right? Spirit, is that what's going on? It's being delayed. It's Came out sideways. Yeah, so this person is listen. Hold on. Okay. Okay, so there are people that are working hard to bring to you what they have. And since they don't have much, it's almost like manipulation, but it's not an evil manipulation. It's a manipulation like, I don't know how to get to you. I don't know how to get to you because I'm just not on your vibration and I can't help it. And I want to be on your vibration, but I'm just not. And how did you get there? How did you get so far in front of me? That's what that is. And I'm working. I want to be there. But since I know I'm not there, it's almost like a kid. It's like there's a lack of ambition, but there's a desire to make things happen. I'm not about to be giving excuses for people. That's why it's definitely the best idea for you to just continue what you've been doing so far, like taking your break, you know, and entertaining yourself through means that's going to progress yourself. Take a leap of faith in the things that you have the desire to do outside of any connections with other beings. Okay. The old lifestyle, whatever you was allowing in your life, that's being left behind. Okay. People are loyal to you. They are. And it's stressing them out that all they know how to do is burden you. But they're working on themselves. It's like their higher self is fighting. Their higher self is working so hard. But they need to make that decision as well. I feel for these lost souls, for real. They're sad. They're not sad. They're not sad. They don't even know that they're sad, but they get these moments when they're sad because their higher self is trying to get them to understand something. And they understand it, and then they try to run from it. Yeah. They're trying to hide from the warnings because they're so used to burdens. Right? They're so used to this life of burden that it just feels normal to them. Like it's not much to work on because they're just so used to it. in the energy. But look at you. The Empress with her king and her queen. Energies balanced. And birthing. Taking leaps of faith. That's the turning point. You want good things to come from these people, but your focus needs to turn to you now. Don't even worry about what you're going to do with these people. Like I said, Spirit's going to do all the work from you from here on out. If you're with somebody, let me just put it like this then. If you're with somebody, sorry, it was a thunder and I wanted to make sure if anything changed in my mind after hearing that. If you're dealing with somebody and they could be at a distance, and this person doesn't want to give up on you, and they haven't like hurt you like physically, like it's spiritual warfare. So let Spirit handle that situation. Don't make any sudden movements. Don't break up with them. Don't make plans with them. Don't make any sudden movements. Okay? Let everything come to you. Be passive. Yeah. Be very passive. If they want to come by you, this, that, and the third, that's fine. Spirit will use your energy if they want to come by you. Okay? Spirit will make things shake if they need to. Okay? Don't worry about doing anything. But people have a lot to say, but you don't want to hear that right now. Okay? Because what's behind you taking a break is the knowing that you want to avoid burden. You want to step into your purpose. You had to sit back and say, you know what? Spirit, you got it. I'm going to take this leap of faith into loving myself, balancing myself, creating, having courage in what is to be, what is to come, what is meant to happen. Okay. Fearless, like I said, courage. I've already seen courage. You're having the courage to do the things that you need to do. Confronting the struggle because you hold a high position. You're not going to allow anything or anybody take away your joy. And even if you have to sit back and you don't feel so geeky, like hee, that's fine. That's fine. Just don't let nobody take away your joy when you're in solitude. Because sometimes Spirit might be using that calm mentality around people. Maybe that's what certain people need to see. Like, oh, she's not all kiki no more, but she doesn't seem sad either. I must have did something. Allow people to reflect because they see a difference in you. I'm going to take one more and I'm going to close out. Ace of Cups. New emotional outbreaks. Deep thinking. Starting a business. First love. Gentle emotion. Love, happiness, friendship, kindness, peace, sense. All of this was meant to give you a cup from the divine. Overflow. Do you hear me? Okay. I'm like, where's the camera? Overflow. You see how that's overflowing? The dove coming down. Okay. Just look at it. Okay. There's 5 streams of water coming out. 5 streams. Normally 5 is the conflict in every set. And because of all the conflict that you've had to endure, you're making something come out of nothing because of what you have endured. God is blessing you. You see how there's like plants in the water? Normally you need soil. I mean, obviously there's probably soil at the bottom, but the imagery, it shows plants in the water, okay? On a 3D mental, like, you know, as a person, you look at plants in the water like, wow, that's interesting, because maybe, like, you know, there's some plants you can't overwater. These plants, you can't overwater them. That's a beautiful feeling. That's a beautiful energy right there. So don't even worry about nothing. You have nothing to worry about, my love. If you're feeling down, just... I just hope you're not feeling down, because you know what? Just cry it out. Just cry it out. Just cry it out. Because when you're done crying it out, that will be that release, and then you'll start to see things differently. So if you have to cry, just cry. Do never be afraid to cry. Let it cry. Look, all the tears. You see them tears? Them things, those are what helps give the foundation to the creation too. So cry. You might feel like sometimes that, like, you know, just woe is me. But take a break, cry. Cry as hard as you possibly can and keep on doing it. But just know that you are being guided by the divine. Even when you cry. Even when you go outside, even when you go to work and you do things a certain way, you talk to somebody a certain way, every action you take is being guided. But Spirit wants you to take a break from wanting to fix people for a moment. Just take a break from that, because you're in construction. Okay, you're out of business right now. not out of business, but I want to say out of commission. But I don't mean it like you're not abundant, you're not creating. But as far as helping others, you need to take a break. And that's fine. It's okay to take a break. So stop telling yourself, oh no, but I have to. No, stop. Just chill, relax for a little bit. That's an order. You hear me? That's an order. Take a break. Chill. Don't worry about other people. You know, if you have kids, that's different. You know, you take care of your kids. But if you have no obligation to something, Don't obligate yourself to it. For right now. 30:03 on a timer. Just relax. Just chill. And you could do that. You're on PTO. Okay. Just take a break. You know, the things that you work on are only going to be the things that are filling yourself. You could do things for yourself. Don't work too hard though. Don't say, okay, so I'm gonna do stuff for myself, so I'm gonna go do a whole bunch of different things to make money. No, chill, relax. That's what's gonna keep you broke. Okay? So, I mean, that's what I believe. But it's an energy, so if you're frantic, it's like when you get into a relationship and you like frantically all over the person, you gotta push them away. So if you're frantically all over the money and you don't just believe in the money, you don't believe in the abundance, it's just not gonna work, you know. You're gonna push that energy away. But you still have to work on it. Just like in a regular relationship, you still have to put an effort. But it's a balanced effort. Okay? So I'm gonna leave that there. Love you. You have a blessed one. Until next time.